What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Commander Awesomeness, and if you're new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, so smash that subscribe button. And today, well, rather tonight, I will be simulating the Cleveland Browns versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Both these teams are 0-1 on the season, so this will probably end up being a really boring game, but we're still going to simulate it because football. We're gonna upgrade some guys, and then it doesn't look like the Browns need any upgrades, but if like the Jags need upgrades, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna look at the rankings real quick. Then we're gonna jump right into the simulation. So, yeah, enjoy. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yes, the Jacksonville Jaguars lost a wild one last week. In the last game against the Miami Dolphins. So, yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. They're taking on a really good Cleveland Browns team who has an 85 flat overall team. So it's gonna be a tough game for Jacksonville, but let me know what you guys think. Who do you think will win this one? The Jaguars or the Browns? Even in the comments down below. I'm interested. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Back. Whoops. I wanted to look at the rankings real quick, and I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Alrighty. Here we go. The Browns have the number 27 offense in the league. Meanwhile, the Jaguars have them at the number 15 offense in the league. Defensively, the Browns have the number 17 defense in the league. Meanwhile, the Browns have the number 15 defense in the league. So, yeah, that's where the rankings are at for both of these teams. And maybe they'll improve for either of these teams. We will see. Here we go. Let's go.
Today on EA Sports. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh wow, as I'm recording this, Juan Soto is going to the Mets. Oh fuck, man. Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best...
2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, It's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. For Kirk, there's a peek at the numbers in last week's game. 6 catches, 57 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
On play action, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. ETN up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence to throw. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes the decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Point after try forthcoming. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Watson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense, and this unit very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Watson now to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his 1st NFL sack. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson, and that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too big there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Watson. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game, and nice pass there, and now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw is Watson. 4 forced out to his left. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Chubb running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Watson. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Davis. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
Okay.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. The Jaguars had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to ETN. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group didn't put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And back there to stop him on a great effort was Martin Emerson. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
He's got it. Touchdown. Brian Thomas from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. That culminates in a JAX touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember that...
And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So problems with Eric passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. On first down, Lawrence. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For one stuff, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now second and 5. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
3rd down and 8. Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. A quick throw there is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off of play action, it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Watson. He's got his running back out of the backfield and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this 1st half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So able to add on to their 1st half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. 2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, here's Watson. This complete to David Bell. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They go up the middle with Chubb. So they fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. 2nd and 5. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try the air now with Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Watson. They'll get this to Bell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 35. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. Last play they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Remaining in this first half of football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing. They were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluwakai.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, but while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Sack. Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is caught, but the big judge right there to say incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Hopkins' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase a sure-handed tight end, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Now Lawrence on first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
On third down, here's Etienne. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already, they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A give running right is Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They run it again with Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 45 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Watson on first down. Now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. A give running right, Etienne. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. ETN up the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down and 11-yard pickup. From the 50, it's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
A give to ETN running right. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 35. Here's a give to ETN, and he is going to lose yardage here. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. But he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, the bad taste from that opening week loss, that's just a memory now. This has been a very strong performance as they score once again.
Yeah, I know it's only week 2, but you're exactly right, because this team felt they let one get away in the opener, and not only were they determined to not let the same thing happen here, they knew that they had to correct a bunch of things. So everything that went wrong in game 1, they took care of business with it in game 2.
Point after, right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
This 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, yes, that was good pressure applied that time by the defensive unit. They forced him out wide to his left, but with nobody home, he decided to tuck it and go. He's able to turn it into a short gain.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he goes out right around the 39. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Watson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Lawrence on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's a second down at 6. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. They run again on first down. Chubb down at the 25. Here's a second and 8. Now it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. Watson now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. They run with Ford, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Ford is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. He's got it, and that'll make the score 31-13. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. ETN once more. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. And that will be incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Foya Sade Aluakin able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Draw play to Ford. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Watson off play action. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
To throw is Watson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Watson looks to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags will take over possession here up at the 44. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now ETN to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. And they'll go again with ETN. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he gets it down to the 32. 72 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine. To get zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Lawrence running right on the option. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to stretch out their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. That time, a 9-play drive, and it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Watson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down at 5. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Trayvon Walker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson. Looking for the out route, and he's going to do it. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of with that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Lawrence will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a JAX first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way and worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack from finding his way open and completing the connection.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, ETN once more. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Another tote for ETN, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Straight ahead, ETN. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play, as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 35.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Watson. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Jags, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Oh boy. The Browns did it. And of course, as this happens, the Chiefs beat the Chargers on like a stupid walk-off field goal. Like it bounced off the crossbar, and it was good apparently. So, but anyways, this Jags win. Oh boy. Oh. Deshaun Watson choked hard in this one, man. He went 26 for 41 with 253 passing yards and no touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was 35 yards. Meanwhile, Trevor Lawrence, he himself didn't really, I mean, I guess he did okay, but I don't know, man. He went 22 for 27 with 229 passing yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Meanwhile, his longest pass of the day was 26 yards. And then for rushing, there was only like 4 rushing touchdowns, including Trevor Lawrence, who had 6 rushing attempts for 72 yards, 3 touchdowns, and his longest run of the day was 20 yards. Meanwhile, Jerome Ford had 5 rushes for 15 yards, 1 touchdown, and his longest run of the day was 7 yards. There was only 1 receiving touchdown, and that was I don't know why that was hard to say. And that was by Brian Thomas Jr., who had 2 catches for 26 yards, 1 touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 18 yards. Alright, and for blocking, Wyatt Teller had allowed 2 sacks, Joel Bitonio allowed a sack, Jack Conklin allowed a sack, DeWand Jones allowed a sack, and Antone Harrison allowed a sack. And now for sacks. Trayvon Walker had 2 sacks. Foyesade Owuokun had 2 sacks. Davon Hamilton had a sack. Zadarius Smith had a sack. Mason Smith had a sack. And Jordan Hicks had a sack. And now for field goals, Dustin Hopkins had made 2 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 36 yards. Meanwhile, Cam Newton-Little had made only 1 field goal, but he missed the other. And his longest field goal of the day was 38 yards. And then for punting, Logan Cook had 3 punts for 89 yards, and his longest punt of the day was 57 yards. Meanwhile, Corey Bojorquez had 1 punt for 48 yards. And then for kick returns, Devin Duvernay had 3 returns for 72 yards, and his longest return of the day was 26 yards. Meanwhile, Jerome Ford had 7 returns for 164 yards, and his longest return of the day was 27 yards. And there was only one punt return, and that was by Devin Duvernay, and that was for like 14 yards. And that's pretty much all the stats from this game, as the Jaguars defeat the Browns 38-13. And Deshaun Watson had a Deshaun Watson game, throwing like 5 interceptions, but a pretty good game for Jags fans. So if you're a Jags fan, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. Let's go, boys. All right. Advance. And there's only one upgrade for the Jags here, and that's for Tyler Lacey, who will be in 67 overall. So, again, that's not really what they're looking for, but it's an upgrade nonetheless. So maybe it'll help them a little bit. I don't know. I mean, he's under like their oh my god, practice squad. So it is what it is, I guess. Now for the Browns, go all the way to the Browns. There we go. And it looks like they do have an upgrade available, I believe. They do. Beautiful. Alright, what do we got here, boys? What do we got? Martin Emerson Jr., who will be an 81 overall. Alright, I guess that works. And it looks like the next game that I will be streaming, this is going to be a good one. It's going to be tomorrow night, which will be the Las Vegas Raiders, who are 1-0 on the season, versus the Baltimore Ravens, who are also 1-0 on the season. So, that is pretty much like where I will leave it. Alright. If you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And, yeah. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you all so much. And, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing night, guys. God bless.